Hi there, Michelle Webb here with www.registrymindset.com. I want to take just a few minutes today to talk about cancer registrars as leaders in the next decade and leaders in healthcare, leaders in oncology healthcare. You know, there are just a few things that we can be certain of in life today: death, taxes, and change. And the rate of change is rapidly speeding up, and no one knows that better than cancer registrars. Just this week I read in the April 2011 issue of Success magazine an article written by Darren Hardy, publisher of the magazine, and he noted that in 1900 it took 150 years to double all human knowledge. Today, in 2010, it doubles every 1 to 2 years, and by the year 2020 it will double every 72 days. It's mind-boggling, isn't it, to imagine a world where information and knowledge doubles every 2.5 months. Now, while Hardy referenced a global knowledge base, healthcare is also impacted by this rapid explosion of personalized medicine, genetics, and vaccine that is also growing at an astounding rate. Cancer registrars were profoundly impacted by knowledge doubling and keeping pace with change that we already saw impacting cancer registration in 2010. The speed of change demands that we develop the mindset and skills to rapidly adapt to change by participating in constant cancer registry-specific education and professional upgrading activities. We're going to have to do that in order to keep up and stay pace with this. In fact, keeping one's cancer registry certification, or your CTR, means that school is never really over. To be successful, cancer registrars must develop expertise in human capital, not just reimbursement or payer habits. We need to master emotional intelligence, not just business competence. We need to know how to collaborate, not just control. And we need to lead our healthcare partners through networks, not hierarchies. And last, we need to help to align people through meaning and purpose, not through reports and spreadsheets and audits and studies. The most successful cancer registrars will rely on more emotional and relational aptitude rather than technical, financial, or even clinical expertise. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, emotional aptitude is expressed as self-awareness, self-confidence, self-management, the ability to motivate oneself and others, and being empathetic. Relational aptitude and skills are demonstrated by an ability to communicate, manage time, networking with others in and outside of your organization, team building, and meeting and serving the needs and wants of the people you interact with and depend on in order to perform your work. So let me go back and just recap. The most successful cancer registrars will rely more on emotional and relational aptitude rather than technical or clinical expertise. That's a little bit different than what we've been doing. Now, ultimately, successful cancer registrars are going to implement this continual professional upgrading program such as we offer on Registry Mindset, and it's going to include clinical, relational, and emotional skill sets and the development of leadership in others. John Maxwell says the true essence of leadership is service. It's developing leadership in others. It's serving their needs. Cancer registry leadership isn't about getting others to agree with you or follow you, but it's about building those skills so that everyone can lead themselves. Cancer registrars are going to do this by developing the mindset, that emotional intelligence, relational aptitude, and skill sets everyone needs to lead themselves in a constantly changing environment. And by doing that, you will help to align and lead all of your healthcare partners and your organizations and your professional colleagues into achieving their higher and their greater goals. So, you know, it all comes down to this. Successful cancer registry leaders of the next decade will be the people who develop leaders, serve the needs of their healthcare partners and organizations the fastest. So where will you be in the next decade? Are you going to be lagging behind, or are you going to be keeping pace? How are you going to develop the emotional and relational skill sets and aptitude that you need to help others develop their leadership skills? What is your plan for developing leadership in others? Do you know what your organizational goals are so that you can align your business goals with theirs? We need to do that in the Cancer Registry. Cancer registrars need to be actively involved in understanding and carrying out the mission of the organization. To help you with this, go to Registry Mindset, www.registrymindset.com. Click on the tab that says Register. I've created a brand new continuing education program that's offered to you online every month. It's 100% online. You can't go wrong with this. It's competitive. It won't take a lot of your financial resources. It takes just an hour or so of your time every month. And by doing this, by signing up for this continual professional upgrading activity, you will put yourself in this category of successful leaders in the next decade. It's time that we as Cancer Registrars started thinking about our business and how we're going to carry out our business in a different way. I'm excited about doing that, and while I'm a little bit apprehensive about information doubling every 2.5 months, I want to be the person who keeps pace with that. I want to be the Cancer Registrar that is recognized as being a leader in the next decade, and I want you to do that with me. I can't think of anything more exciting and more rewarding than for you and I to work together so that we step up to the plate, we keep up, we keep pace with medicine, and we become the Cancer Registrars of the future. I hope to see you on my website. Go to www.registrymindset.com, click on the Register tab, and I'll see you in our continuing education program. Thanks for your time today.